What's up, people? I know it's another day, another dollar. Just another Tuesday thoughts. I know it's a little late, but been thinking about this real heavy. But I want everybody to understand this. This is not the end. I see people post stuff online. I can't take it no more. I just want it to end. Very disappointing messages that you see, and it's only been 1 month into the year, and it's because they think that this will be the totality of their lives, but it won't. This is only a chapter in the life that you're living. Say you have 100 chapters, which is the basis of your entire life. If you're in your 30s, you're not even halfway there. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want this thought process to believe that all of this is what you will continue to deal with for the rest of your days. If you see that you're going through things, if there are things that you are able to change, take it upon yourself to change them. Take it upon yourself to start figuring out why you're in this predicament, why you're in this situation. Is it decisions that you're making? Is it things that you can control? Or is it things that are out of your hand? Because if they are things that are out of your hand, then, you just kind of got to roll with the punches until you can figure out how to put it into your control. If it's something that is in your control, why are you choosing that thing that is making your life difficult? Is it because there's nothing else that you can do? This is your only avenue? Okay, well, you got to figure out how to create a new road. I mean, I'm just being real. You can't allow the negative things to dictate your life and be the sole basis of your life. Uh, Maybe one day I'll get into stories about what I'm dealing with now, but I have to be very cautious on how I speak about it because I'm not using names if I do tell you the story, but I have shown videos of what's happening, but I haven't gotten to the nitty gritty about things. I've learned a lot through this process. It's not done yet, but once it's at the end, I've learned a lot that I can actually pass on information, which I'll start to do, especially within having credit, utilizing your credit, how important it is, and why it's important to save money. Because, man, when I tell you how everything's been going and I actually break it down for y'all, you'll be amazed. I mean, there are times that I've wanted to quit, rage quit, just and then just knock stuff over the table and just toss everything up and just walk out the door and never show back up. Those are things that have happened, but it's a moment. It's a moment in time. And you make the decision on how you deal with that moment in time. You have to, because if you're unable to make the decisions to benefit yourself and improve yourself, then you'll be stuck in a box that you can never get out of. And essentially what will happen is you have this box, and this box will start creating loops around it. Keep looping it around. You ever seen when people do those tests with the rubber bands, and they keep wrapping and just wrap it around. Eventually, it either becomes encased or it smashes and blows up. Why? Because too much pressure got put on it, and they were never able to escape it. So your goal is not to put yourself in a box that can be wrapped up and covered up over and over until it either explodes or there's no escaping it. Your goal is to find a way to cut those bands before they start building up, because that's your best option. The reason why you don't want to be boxed in is because it prevents you from growing. It prevents you from making movements, and hopefully you can really take the opportunity to sit down and just look at everything for what it is. No emotion, none of that. Just look at it for what it is and say, I can fix this. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it and look at it for what it is and say, I can fix it. If you believe you can fix it, you'll be able to. The moment that you start believing that you can't, then it'll be the end. But it's not. So, let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.